Spider-Man with Mjolnir and Cap's shield. So imagine if he was worthy enough to hold Mjolnir and have Cap's shield. And that Spidey sense, he'd be pretty much unstoppable. So let's go landscape page, use a pencil and an eraser, and hit pause if I go too fast. So I'm going to start with his eye up the top. Center point of my page is here. I'm going to come up and start with the eye shape, right? So we'll go with a curved line. So just coming across the top here, and it kind of spikes up at the end, like so. Then we want to start to bring this down, back underneath, like this, and it comes to a point here. So we just kind of join those together. Yep. Right. So it kind of looks like a raindrop or something. Turn that way. Right, and then the eye on the inside, so you just kind of go around that stuff again. So you just trace around the black section, like so. And then that'll just go this way. Now if you want, you can color that black, but I'll do it sort of a really dark gray. So I'll leave it like so. So just out from here, we see his nose, right? So his nose kind of sticks out from the front of his mask. So it just like comes out this way. And then it kind of curves around here. Then we go straight enough down to the chin. And then we go around his chin. And then for the jaw, it goes kind of flat and then curves up the side here. Leave a little bit of a gap and we'll just add like a curve for his ear, where the ear would be, just there. Right, so then his forehead keeps going. And we're going to go all the way around to the back of his neck, which is like down here beside the ear. So I'll just mark that. Say it there. That'll be about the width of his neck. And we're going to bring this all the way around, right? And take your time, because drawing a sort of a head shape is pretty tricky. Right, so we're going around his forehead still. And then it becomes his sort of round head shape back here. Tricky enough head position. And then this curves down the back of the skull, which does stick out more than you'd think. You know, if you looked at your own head in the mirror, it does stick out a bit. And then it goes, curves around. And then joins that neckline just here somewhere. Okay. That should be a little bit more roundy. Right, so we get the body shape and then we'll do all the sort of webbing and stuff. So the neck comes down this way. Front of the neck will be just coming out from his chin, just like say here, and you could have like a neck muscle sort of there, and then his trapezius kind of comes out here. Trapezius on the other side goes this way, and then his shoulder muscle will like go down. It goes behind the shield right here, so I'll just stop that there. The shoulder on this side is holding a hammer, so it kind of like sticks up a bit. Okay, and this would be your like collarbone area there. So on the shoulder, it makes it kind of easy for us because it has this sort of pattern, right? So it has this sort of line that goes this way, kind of bumps like that. And then it has a top sort of area here, and then goes down. And then it comes around his chest, down like this, in. And then I think it goes up into his chest on the other side here. This is like a shoulder muscle area. And then we can just see like a bicep and chest muscle. So say like chest muscle will come down here lightly, and then his bicep comes down from the armpit. Your bicep always sort of connects with your armpit with your chest muscle in here, right? And then the arm on the other side, so it's kind of, he doesn't have like overly muscly arms, so we'll go just here maybe. Right, and then like the side of his body will come down here. Do do do. So this arm keeps going all the way down towards his elbow, and then turns the corner back up around to his forearm, which goes up this way. Like so. So the other side of his body, so we got, it's hidden behind the shield here. Before we do like the hand and all that, we get this shield in, right? So we got this big sort of ellipse, right? So it's a big curved line that starts like here, and it just goes all the way up. So an ellipse is like a circle viewed from the side, right? So it's very long and skinny. So it goes up around the top and then back down. Kind of like that, right? And this shield should have a bit of an edge line that just comes around here. And then we have red, white, and blue circles. So we got like another, you're just following the shape again, all in around. Like this, and then there's like a blue circle that goes right to the edge, so it's, and this one has the star inside. Goes right close to the edge down there. Right, and then we've got like top of the star there. So it's turned on its side, right? So it's slightly harder to draw than normal. Then that wing, going out that way. Bottom leg there. And then it comes in here, to there. And then we have the other side here, down around like so. It's something like that. And we could have some of these lines just showing the inside of it, sort of like that. Okay, so then what do we do? We'll get his hand in first, and then we'll do all this detail here. So his wrist sort of turns around here, and then this goes up to a knuckle, comes across, down here, and then you have sort of 4 knuckles all linked together like that. And then the bottom one just comes around the handle of the shield there, right? And each of these would be a finger. Goes down to a knuckle. And he has red webbing on his fingers, red lines just on the end here. And we can just see his thumb sort of sticking out here. Okay, and then his arm will go back this way. Of course, we have Mjolnir's handle coming down, but we can't really see it, so like we can't see the forearm because it's covered. So the handle goes across here. And then we have some more sort of red details on his arm. We're underneath Mjolnir now, so we can't really see much, but I think it's like that. And that just looks black there. Right, and red in there, and just black looks like. Okay, so spider in the center of his chest. So center line for his chest is about here. And then we have that spider in the middle of his chest. So we go this kind of shape. And then underneath, a bigger one. Like so. And then the legs out the side. So a small one, so we go down, out, like so. Same on this side. And then a bigger one on the outside. Like that, so very minimal. And I'll just color this black. Right, and then just some more details on his suit. Body comes down that way. That thing on this side comes down here. And then his suit comes down there. And then we'll do the webbing, and then we'll do Mjolnir and the lightning. So it all kind of connects together. So, okay, starting on his face, right? We've got this star that kind of comes down here. Around like that, right? And all the webbing kind of comes out from there, right? So it like comes out from like that. And these are double lines on the new suit, but I can only do a single, right? Like so. And these go down the body as well. So say like this one will go like all the way down there. And then one from the head. Down that way. Another one. Where's this one go? Just back off the back of his head here. Right, so we'll keep these ones going. So they kind of just bump down this way around his chest. Like that. Then another one. So this one comes from here. There must be another one that comes out from the other side of his head. So we'll go around that way, like an extra one coming from here. Okay, and then another one. Where's this one go? This way, over his chest. So down like that. I think that's it. Might be a hint of another one here. And there's actually another one like on the edge of this, just in here on their own, right? And they're connected together just with these two bumping sort of things. That goes a bit higher here. Now we have to do all the webbing that connects, right? There's another one here. So all the webbing that goes in between all these. So no easy way, just gotta go for it, right? Bumping across like that. Then another one. On the top here. Right, and then they go around his neck a little bit. And they kind of get further apart here, so. Another one. This one goes just under his jaw. And then it like goes up to his head, it looks like around the back of his head. So we'll go like here, and then up this way, and up there. And then we have the ones that come around the head. There, and then here. And then some here. Just this goes around, you're going around in a circle sort of, so here. Okay, so just tidying up some of my lines. And then Mjolnir, and I'll just thicken up. Anyway, I can do this at the end. Just thickening up some of my edge lines, that's all. Okay, so the handle and Mjolnir itself. So we go, you could use a ruler if you wanted to keep it dead straight, but it's kind of a bumpy handle anyway. Just goes there and then comes out from behind the finger here. It's kind of wider on the bottom, curves around, and goes up, back into the hand there. So you can erase all the lines that you draw over. Okay, and then at the top we have a silver sort of connection sort of area, right? It goes up diagonally and then around like that. And there could be like a little edge line just on it here. So for the hammer itself, a ruler probably would be helpful, right? So it comes from behind here. So this connects to the base, and then we can kind of see underneath it a little bit. So it goes this way. Okay. And then we go diagonal there, and then straight up that way. So there's all these sort of angles on it, right? We kind of got a little angled edge here, and then it goes up to the corner there. And then we go that way. All right, so these have like all angled edges on it as well, but I guess we'll just get the general shape first. It's kind of tricky. We go maybe here. There. And then this goes down the back there. Back there. Another angled line there. And then we bring it back into here. Okay. Kind of a tricky shape to draw and get right, but pause it there and see if you can get that. So then we've got these angles at the edge, right? The top of the hammer, right? And it goes down this way and then in and then back to the corner here. Okay, and then it has a front part. So it like comes out, down, and looks like in here. And then this has like some more sort of little angled sort of areas like that. And then something up here. Okay, so you're making it look kind of three-dimensional. And then this line goes back towards the bottom. So we go to there. And then it like goes into this corner there. And then we seem to go that way. And then up to here. I think that should go back that way. And then that should go to there. And then I think this goes up like this way somewhere. And then we have another line just here. Okay. Right, I think there's like little lines on the bottom that go that way like this. This is like, I don't know, patterning or something on the sword, on the hammer. Right, like that. And then there's some patterning on the handle. So there's just these like curved lines that go this way. That's what it looks like to me anyway. Oh, and then there's silver plating down here. This has like a bottom to it. That. And then of course, lightning. As much of it as you'd like. All coming around the hammer. Like so. Right. I think that's everything. That's how to draw Spider-Man with Mjolnir and Cap's hammer. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.